Good morning, everyone. This is Dan with Senior E-Bike Nation. Hey, we are going to ride the Enoki. Haven't been able to ride almost 2 weeks now. My wife is in the hospital, but she's doing much better now, so we're home. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what we're going to ride today, and we're just going to do a short ride today. I just want to do a kind of review on how it handles, the comfort of the bike, and the shifting and all that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on the trail. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dan with Senior E-Bike Nation. We're finishing up our 100-mile ride today on the Enoki AQ 177 Pro Max. This is the bike that I've done 2 previous rides on and got 30 some miles on each ride, and today we're finishing up the 100-mile ride, which is about 33 miles we need to do today. I still had right at 55 to 60% of my battery after the second day, and that was 67 or 68 miles. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Yeah, I'm thinking that'll have enough power to get it 33. Got Caleb again with me today. Say hi, Caleb.
What's up?
He's riding the juiced Rip Current S today. Yeah, his bike's got a 52 volt 19 amp hour, and we think that should get us our 32 to 33 miles on that bike. You want to stop up here when you turn your camera on?
No, I'll do it while we're riding.
Oh, okay. Figure out a spot to do it, huh? Big one.
Yeah.
I wish every one of my bikes had torque sensors on them. That one does. I like them a lot better than cadence sensors. I'll probably be right at 15 or about 17 mile an hour. I'm thinking 17 and a half. Staying in pedal assist 3.
That's about where this is in pedal assist 1.
Is it really? So that goes to show you the difference in the battery. Yeah, this is Friday. Again, I rode Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to get my 100 miles. And so far on this Enoki, I'm extremely impressed with everything about this bike, including the comfort of the seat, the handling of the bike. The brakes are phenomenal. And the distance so far on the battery is really good. Yeah, Caleb had to order a new tire for his walkie, 26-inch fat tire bike. He drove a nail all the way through both sides of the inner tube, and he could not get flat out or patches to stop the leak, so he has to order a new tube for that bike. It's kind of a neat bike to ride. Is it still in R or S?
It's in pedal assist 1 right now.
Oh, okay. If you go, it should have an R or an S. That R is unrestricted.
Yeah,
R is. A little breezy today. We'll be going riding into the wind once we get up around the turn. About a couple miles up, we have to go back towards the east, and that's kind of north-northeast where the wind's coming out of today. What speed did you get?
I only went to 29. Probably could have gotten faster though.
I think it is faster. It's a pretty fast bike.
Yeah.
Noticed since the battery is degrading on the bike after 68 miles, the pedal assist 3 that I've been riding on the entire ride is definitely slowing down because we're losing voltage on the battery. So yeah, that makes sense that I'm at 17 mile an hour, 16.5 versus 18 yesterday and 19 mile an hour the day before. That has made the difference. As I mentioned, Caleb has got his own YouTube channel now on e-bikes. That's called The Mark Landian. I'll put a link in the video to, at the end screen, I'll put a link to it for his channel, so you can visit that as well. Caleb does a very nice job on reviewing his bikes. Yeah, we got a beautiful day to ride today. A little cool out today, nice breeze coming out of the, looks like southeast actually.
I've been eco since we passed Woodbine.
Have you really?
Yeah.
And I'm still in pedal assist 3. Only doing 16.8 to 17 mile an hour too. It has dropped a couple miles per hour since the first day, which you said would be normal.
Well, yeah, that's because of the voltage drop in the battery.
Yep. Yeah, I think that bike will handle 32 miles for sure. And taking this detour will get us what we need. So you've had it in eco that whole way, huh?
Yeah, since Woodbine.
Wow.
I'll let you get in front of me. And eco going 17.5.
I'm doing 17.3, that's about right. On your right. I've still got 3 bars on my display. And we've now come about 70 miles. And on the voltage right now, I'm sitting at 47.5 on the voltage. And that's telling me I still have about 55 to 60% of my battery left. So yeah, I think for sure we're going to get the 100 miles in today. But yeah, and then I'll also do a throttle only on that 100 miles and see what we get. I knew pretty sure I'd get 100 miles in pedal assist 3 for sure with a 60 amp hour battery, and I weigh 225 pounds. But the throttle only, I'm not sure. We're going to test it. Waiting on the light here. Kind of sitting out in the middle of the intersection here. Yeah, you can see Caleb over there. He's using the crosswalk, I believe, or I decided to just stay on the road, made it easier for me. We may even beat him up there, we'll see. I don't have to like going up through all them areas of Carroll there, them poles.
Yeah.
Just easy to stay on the road to me.
Man, that one car that was just sitting there.
Yeah?
Right turn lane, I'm like, I couldn't even get on the sidewalk if I wanted to.
Wow. He wouldn't let you, would he?
No, they were in the middle of the little crosswalks there, just sitting there.
That wasn't too cool.
No.
Yeah, this detour is about 3 miles, I figured, compared to what we normally do. I'll be glad they get that done. So do you like the torque sensor better than the cadence? You got to put a little more effort into it.
It depends on the bike.
Okay.
Because like on that one with the cadence sensor, it'll ghost pedal.
Yeah. So were your walkie ghost pedal? If you get to a certain speed?
Yeah, to a point, yeah. I mean, that's going over 30.
Well, yeah, I can see it doing a 30 mile an hour. I'm thinking any bike at about 27 is going to start ghost pedaling. Unless you got a bigger sprocket on.
Yeah.
I was looking at some 52 tooth, or not 52, 58 tooth. I couldn't find, they don't have chains that go with them, with the sprocket though. You got to order separate. So I got to figure out what size chain I need.
Usually you just go off the speed that's on your cassette.
Oh, really?
7-speed chain.
Oh, okay, on the cassette itself. I never thought about that. Makes sense. What is the juice? Is that 9-speed on that cassette?
Yeah, it is.
That's what I thought. It's pretty hefty. This has got great hydraulic brakes for as heavy as this bike is. I mean, it stops really well.
That's the same brand as the walkie.
Is it?
Yeah.
The Dizzlin or whatever they call it?
Yeah,
Yep. I thought they were the same brakes. I don't know what's on the Juiced. Yeah. Yeah, Caleb's on the Juiced. So yeah, I'll link that on the video description so Juice can see the bike again on a review, because I'll be taping most of it. Caleb would be taping as well. He's got a GoPro on his helmet, but I think he's going to be doing, of course, for his channel. And I've got my chest cam and my helmet cam on today. I really wanted to do it, especially on this last ride, to get my 100 miles.
and I stopped without putting my feet down.
Pretty good balance, huh? I normally never put my feet down. Here we pick up the bike trail right here, get back to where we need to be. Now we're in familiar territory. You want to ride this a while? I say, do you want to ride this for a while?
Sure.
Yeah, this information button on the left will tell you how much voltage you got. I still got like 47.5. So you can go pedal assist 4 as long as you keep the voltage monitored so we don't run out. I don't think we will. Yeah, I ain't rode that for a while, and I've rode just almost 3 days in a row, so it's time to get off of it. That bike is heavy, I'll tell you that. Put this in the bags. Yeah, I see what the voltage still shows. 47.3. That's 60%, 55.
Yeah.
We should be able to do this then. Still got 3 bars. If you want to put in pedal assist 4, go ahead, because you're going to be only do 16.3 or 16 and a half on pedal assist 3. I mean, it probably ain't going to hurt to bump it up. But keep an eye on the voltage as you're riding so we don't...
Yeah.
May have to let that down the seat.
Oh, I'm good.
You good?
This is about where it was.
Thank God I got these bags. Yeah, we just switched up here. Caleb is now riding the Enoki. So yeah, you can put this on his channel as well if he's taping.
Yeah.
And see how he likes the Enoki. It's got great suspension, I'll tell you. I really like the suspension on this bike. What pedal assist you in right now on this one?
1 actually.
I'm gonna have to lift seat up. You're only in 1, huh? That ought to hold the seat. Alrighty. I guess we're ready to ride. That's right, because you was in pedal assist. I was in pedal assist 3, and you was leaving me behind, weren't you?
Yeah.
I gotta remember what I'm doing here now, because I went from a right twist throttle to a left thumb throttle. Okay, we got Caleb still riding the Enoki, so we're still going to get our 100 miles. But we switched bikes. I haven't rode the Juiced in a while, so. Are you only in pedal assist 3? Yeah. You must be pedaling harder than I was. What kind of speed you keep saying that?
16.8.
That's about right.
I'm in pedal assist 4. I got up to like 21.
Yeah, that battery still may be powerful enough. Like I said, just keep an eye on the voltage and we'll be all right. I do like that on there where you can see the voltage. I forgot to tell you, I bought a voltmeter. I don't know how to use it, but you have to show me how to use it. So we got a voltmeter, we can see how accurate a battery really is. That's still saying about 47.3, that ain't bad. You have to see what the drop will, how much drop it'll do. I noticed you can't use the throttle and the pedal assist at the same time. Does that make any sense? You can try it, but I couldn't get them both to work at the same time. Not unless I quit pedaling anyway.
That may be because of the cadence.
Could be. It handles these bumps up here pretty good. I like the grips better on this one.
Almost seems like you should handle these up a tiny bit more.
You think they actually turn pretty easily when with your hand. I already bumped them up a little bit with my hand. I may not have that handlebar comfortable for you either.
No, this is fine.
It's about right?
Yeah.
I can see that rear suspension is really doing well on you. It's just going like this, kind of floating, which is good. Let me know when we get up here if my helmet cam shut down. I heard a beep on it.
It's still recording.
Top one is?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, so's the bottom one. Have you got your helmet cam on? Got a little squeak, but not bad. Yeah, I think they're going to wait on us on this one. Appears to be. We're up on the trail. Yeah, just tell me when you want them. Yeah, we need to get some of these out for juiced as well.
Because I can start making some shorts again.
Oh, that's good. We could use those. Use those for both channels.
Yeah.
I think the wind's coming right in our face today. Did you see the video I rode with one of my subscribers? Didn't even know he was a subscriber.
Yeah.
Russ. I had to slow down. He wanted to stay in one speed all the way. He was riding a Aerial Rider Kepler. Great bike. I really like that Kepler. The motor's really quiet on it. On your left. Just do my normal speed?
Yeah.
Okay. On your left. Yeah, even Caleb's riding the Enoki and he said it's really comfortable. He's back there doing some rolling video for both of our channels right now. A couple shorts I believe he's going to do. On your left. On your left.
Got some rolling shots between the people back there.
Good. I think you can upload them to my channel, can't you?
Yeah.
All right. Just passing the 911 memorial. Anybody that follows me sees that all the time. Yeah, it's heavy, isn't it? It's a heavy bike. You feel it when you go around turns. Yeah. But I think the weight is distributed pretty evenly. It's a big bike, I mean, no doubt. I thought it was a fairly comfortable bike to ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a combination video for Juiced, Rip Current S, and the Enoki AQ 177 Pro Max bikes. I think Caleb's probably got about 75 or 77 miles now on the Enoki, so we only got about 23 more miles to go. What's your voltage sitting at right now?
47.3 still.
Not even moving, is it? And he's already gone about 77 miles, I'm thinking. And he's already still got 47.3 volts on the battery. So yeah, we're very pleased with the distance on the bike. So do you think we could get 100 miles on throttle only or not?
You're really lenient with the throttle, yeah.
You would really have to do some pedal assist, wouldn't you think?
I'm like super big hills, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. But But yeah, we'll put the Enoki through a throttle only. Not sure I'm gonna do that all in one day either. On your left. Haven't seen any deer yet today. That's not, normally we see 1 or 2 on the trail. None today so far. This would be a good section right through here if there are going to be any. Yeah, so far on the juiced we have no bars that have gone down on the bike either. And that's really good. Of course, it's got a 52 volt 19 amp hour battery, so it's a bigger battery for sure. Not as many amp hours the Enoki, obviously, but that larger amp hours is definitely going to get you longer distances. That's really what that's for, is the amp hours of the battery. Of course, the 52 volt is going to be faster than a 48 volt. But yeah, we definitely got our distance in this week. I have about 110 miles so far in since Monday on my 4 bike rides. Cruising along 15-16 mile an hour today. Caleb's pretty much staying in pedal assist 3, so we wanted to do as much in 3 as we could so we can get a good average. It's good both ways, don't it? I'm so used to that right twist throttle. You gotta remember it's on the left. Yeah, let me know anybody out there that owns an Enoki, or they may own the juiced. couple bikes that I own. I'm gonna do a video soon on my 3 favorite bikes out of my 6 that I have. I really wanted to give the Enoki a good ride before I rate it. And we've got over probably 170 miles on the bike right now, I'm thinking.
We're getting all the clear intersections.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
It does pretty well. I noticed that on it. Really happy. Well, I'm really happy with the bike overall. You said it had quality parts on it.
Yeah.
The headlight fell over. I had to tighten it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tightened it. I couldn't do it with a hex wrench. I needed an open-end wrench on the other side of it. They don't come loose no more. Looking good.
All the clear intersections today.
That's rare, isn't it? We always hit somebody. Have you seen this car up here that got hit in the rear end, this black car? I don't know if you've been up here since this car has been here. It's towards the other end. Where'd you see the back of this car?
That thing got smashed.
He got crushed, didn't he? That guy's lucky he lived through that, if he lived through it. At least we'll be coming back with the wind.
Yeah.
That'll help on our mileage. Yeah, been really comfortable in pedal assist too on the juiced bike, the Rip Current S. I really love this bike's got a torque sensor, and I've only got 2 bikes I think have torque sensors, and the others have cadence, and I really like the torque sensor the best. You get a better workout with a torque sensor than you do a cadence. Coming up on the bridge up here, but we're not stopping there. We're going to go on into our halfway point, which is Xenia Station. It's one of those central hubs in Ohio for bikes, e-bikes and regular bikes. I mean, it's really the main hub for the state. You can go any direction from that location. Yeah, I mean, just riding behind Caleb, I mean, it's a great looking bike. You can see how well that rear suspension does just as he's pedaling. That rear suspension does extremely well. want to?
Get some photos and stuff.
Okay, it's a good one. We can do that. We'll be stopping at the bridge up here. We're going to get some still photos of the bike so we can get them off to the manufacturer. So we will be getting off our normal area up here off the bridge. There we go.
Man, I'm not used to this good of brakes.
It's got some brakes, don't it? I think it's got some extremely good brakes on that bike.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna talk a little bit about it.
Yep.
On my channel.
Yep. I figured you wanted to. And I tell you, for the weight of that bike at 110 pounds to stop like that,
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
With that much weight, it stops on a dime.
I know it.
It probably stops faster than that juice.
I'm telling you, I think them brakes are they're just like the walkie. Same brakes.
They're a little smaller brakes, so the walkie ones are 4-piston. These are 2-piston.
Okay. But it does.
The walkie has 203 millimeter not calipers, brake discs.
Well, that's got 180.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. But look how thick those. Do you ever see how thick those rotors are on that? Those are hefty rotors.
And if you think about it, since the wheel's so much smaller, it doesn't need the same brakes as a walkie.
Right.
But yeah, if you look at this right here, it's
Very thick.
probably twice as thick as a lot of the.
Yeah, we'd noticed that the thickness on this Enoki is much better than we've seen on any of our e-bikes we've had so far.
Yeah, this is the Aniioki AQ 177 Pro Max, and it lives up to the Pro Max name.
Think so? Yeah, you've ridden it, what, about close 10 miles now?
Yeah.
It does. Caleb really likes it too. I mean, I put about 60, 70 on it so far, but Caleb already put 5 miles on it when it came out of the box. And he told me, I was in the hospital with my wife, and he told me that the bike was built with quality parts.
Yeah.
And price point is $16.99 on this bike?
It's on sale for $15.50 right
$15.50. Did you check it?
now. Yeah.
Nice.
Usually it's $2,000 flat.
Wow.
But yeah, it's on sale for $15.50 right now. And for what it is, that's a great price.
Great price, isn't it? But the battery size on that, I mean, did you take it out of there at all when you first put it together? Did you have to put it in the bike, or was it already in it?
No, it was already in it.
I mean, that thing's a 30-pound battery. It's huge.
And then the little tag for it, you want to show that? Little tag.
Oh,
to
yeah.
start it up.
We got a little, I think they call it an NFC tag. Actually, when you turn the bike off, which he's going to do here, in order to turn it back on, you have got to use this. If I can do that one-handed or not. You have to use that NFC card. Nobody's going to steal your bike like that.
Yeah.
And we really like that.
Yeah, you got to press it against the middle of the string
Yep.
to even start the bike.
So that's well done. I've already done a review on the bike itself, but yeah, kid, if you want to talk a little more about it. Yeah, Kiddo's going to say a little more about it for his channel.
Yeah, it's full suspension, dual rear shocks you can see back here. Nice front airport. I prefer the triple tree style, like on my chopper, because those are actually stronger from.
Oh.
So if you hit front wheel super hard this way, it may bend these back.
So this has only got the double tree, just like most bikes.
Yeah.
With your chopper, you got a triple tree.
Which goes up here, and the
Yeah,
the clamps up here give it a lot more strength.
that makes sense. I'd say it would give it a lot more strength. But yeah, I mean, I think the way they centered the battery on this bike is centered very well for a 30-pound battery. You can feel the weight though, can't you, Caleb? When you just a little bit, when you like go around a turn or something, you can feel it a little bit.
Well, the battery weight is a little further forward because you're closer to the back.
Yeah, true.
So they're trying to go for the more 50-50 weight distribution on it, I'm thinking.
I think they did a pretty good job on it. Tell them about the charging port.
Yeah, the charging port's super nice. And then there's the 8 amp charger.
8 amp charger.
That plugs straight into there.
If this is completely dead, how long do you think it's going to take for an 8 amp charger to charge a 60 amp hour battery? How would you say?
Like 8 to 10 hours.
That's exactly what I was going to say. 8 to 10 hours is what this bike, once we get it back home, will take to charge. Because again, I had not charged this bike for 3 days. We did 32, 34 miles, and now we're finishing up the 30 some miles to get to our 100.
Which
and
this would probably do the rest of it, just throttle.
it's what you think so?
Yeah.
Because Caleb said it's still got 47 volts, a little better than 47. That's on the information. There you go.
Yeah, 47.
47 volts is 50 to 55, you think, percent
Yeah,
of the battery?
because they charge up to 54.6 volts. So that's
On a 48 volt.
A little lower than 50%.
So that's not bad. And we only got, we got about 2.5 more miles up there. Here's a guy that always shakes his head. And then we have the, not him either. And then it has the way back. We've got about 17 miles back. So Caleb thinks we could do it on probably throttle only if we had to.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to stay in pedal assist 3 if we can, but he may bump it up to pedal assist 4. If he feels very comfortable, that battery can handle it. We're still going to get 100 miles, and we're going to put more power into the battery or to the controller as well.
Well, I know. I wouldn't know why it wouldn't last the rest of the way, just throttle. Even like Power Assist 5, because
Okay.
it has almost 50% of the battery left.
So you want to try it? It's up to you. I mean, I don't want to have to push that bike home. But whenever you felt comfortable to use throttle.
Yeah.
When you feel comfortable. But he's pretty much keeping it in the voltage state right when he's riding, which is good, because that's a more accurate assessment than these bars are up top. And I purchased a voltmeter, so we're going to be able to also put it into the battery and see on all of our bikes to see what voltage we are really at on a bike.
You know, something else on this is the wire management is really good.
You like the way it's done?
Yeah.
Done well here and tucked into the frame there.
Because it's one loop of wires that just goes straight to the frame.
Very good. All right. So you think you want to continue our ride? Do you want to say anything else about the bike?
No, that's about it.
It's a quality bike. Caleb put this together for us. And he's probably putting about 15 miles on it himself now. And I was watching him pedaling, and the rear suspension on this was phenomenal. It was just smoothly going up and down as he was pedaling, which is, I like that. You think them are spring shocks?
Yeah, those are like...
It doesn't say in the manual what they are.
Well, I can tell these are more higher end compared to some of the other.
My battery must have an automatic shut off after a certain point here.
It's not close all the way.
Well, that's a good reason my battery keeps getting it, because the door keeps it coming open on it. I kept wondering why my battery's shutting down. Now I know.
But yeah, that's my little talking about the Aniioki.
You want to talk about the walk? I mean, you want to talk about the juice for your channel?
I may do another video on that.
Okay.
Specifically.
You can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a good combination video for me for both these bikes. And yeah, we're so far extremely happy with the Enoki. For the price point of what it's at, he said $1,550 right now.
Yeah. You're
going to get a quality bike. And this battery is living up to its name, exactly what they said it would do.
Mm-hmm.
The 100-mile test, we're going to try that someday. That might be an overnight or somewhere. Somewhere we can stop in a McDonald's and charge the battery if we have to.
Another big thing, I like the paint on this. It's like a pearl paint.
Yeah, it's got, Caleb mentioned about the paint on this. It looks like a pearl paint and not just white. So that's different, and we like that a lot too. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right here. We're going to start it back up. This is an awful long video I think I've done. So yeah, I'm going to stop it right here, and we'll start it back up, and we'll continue our ride.